Good evening and welcome to the main news tonight, the 20th of March 2026. The top stories making headlines. Patriotic Front dismisses alleged mass defections in Livingstone. Brian Monduile released on police bond after arrest. Government urged to support as CDF drives development in Mandevu. Accountants called to uphold integrity amidst industry charges. Zambia strengthens fuel reserves amid global prices pressures. Youth encouraged to embrace 24-hour economy initiative. Siavonga Harbour modernization welcomed. Wonderful Group pledges 500,000 for National Land Conference. Sports news, government impressed with National Heroes Stadium, tough upgrade. With the news in detail, my name is Mwansa. The Patriotic Front in Livingstone has dismissed reports of a mass defection of its members to the ruling party. Describing the claims as misleading, party officials led by provincial leadership told a media briefing that no such defections have taken place. They accused those circulating the reports of misrepresenting the political situation and attempting to mislead the public about support to the group.
So kulipe na town when wanawapereka pamene penze mitiri paji vanankala vana the whole day ujas vanatena vilivons mumazulu vanapolo vapasana ma 150 nomafanika ma t-shirt by force. So kulipe na defect amena nacho kwa MPF kwendo wa ku UPND vana vadobva chabe vaje venangu na voters card valibe ma voters card. So ma defect amena akachoka MPF kwenda ku UPND vando chitako chani chiri important mu UPND chiri important chamene muntu angachokere mu PF akonge mu UPND chamene chiwa mizamo ni chani ndavakulipe chamene tionamo chamuchef so tizakonga chani nicho better ninkale mu opposition ya PF ndava nichitako na benefit muri mu njira inango than UPND amene pa ruling amene tiona na meaning ya ruling yawo kuti meaning chani. So ni boza amene vanakamba jero kamba kuti madefecta vachoka mu PF ni boza vana vapanga chabe tavasitinaone ko ife member watu wamina naenda mu UPND olo tazi checking amose tinazi checking amose ndife wokwa na ero tili intact vasakana.
What to dispel is the fact that during the presidency visit in Livingstone, we heard that there are about 600, more than 600 PF members who defected to the UPND. It's a shame because it has not happened and it will never happen because the same people they are calling PF are not PF. They went round as our comrade stated. They went round coercing people to pronounce that they have defected from the PF to the UPND. Most of them were given money to go and parade that they would defected. But the fact is, from my word, Zambia's word, there's no one who has defected to the UPND. And the president must be told the truth, Mr. Kande Chilema, must be told the truth. That people are just enjoying your money. Don't spend our taxpayers' money on people who are doing nothing. People are suffering. You can't be parading people that they have defected when people are not going to vote for you, Mr. Kainde Chilema. People are suffering. People are hungry. People are sick.
Greatly appreciate the group support.
Brian Monduile, Patriotic Front Member of Parliament from Porokoso and Tonsa Alliance presidential aspirant, has been released from police detention. Monduile was freed on a 50,000 police bond after spending a night in custody. He was arrested at Kenneth Kaunda International Airport and charged with aiding and abetting hate speech. Speaking shortly after his release, Munduwile vowed he would not be intimidated in what is being viewed as a strong show of defense.
Umulandu wa kuti President akainde Ichilema nomba kwato mwenso aishiva ukuti na kwata opposition aishiva ukuti tonse alliance ile isa na imi abantu bonse okuti sangeni fyakali konse akakube patient tungulushi shamutonse pakuti ngashikaka lelo message kwatile checha akainde Ichilema ine nchikwete mwenso boy ine nchikwete mwenso ine boy chakwata mwenso waine weke shapo Wanzambia mukwai je meeting italiyo na chilabwekesha fofe kumunandi echechi na mwe batu boyinja kwata mwenso ifi wanchita ifi wanfyenga wailetelela Wanzambia kashima yo mukushalikisha ndeti na tasha pakalamba kuli mwe bonse mwali kala mufula mwali bube mfula mwaikala mufula mwabube mfula mwaikala nokumuno kuti chabatu cheneneyo mwebonse na mitotela na totela no mukashi wangi na mutale
Mandevu Member of Parliament Christopher Shakafuso has called on citizens to ignore criticism to the UPND government, saying development is evident across the country. He cited the Constituency Development Fund as a key driver of progress, highlighting improvements in health, education and security sectors in Mandevu.
To today, 40 million kwacha. This has not only enabled Mandevu to undertake various community projects, but all other constituencies in Zambia. Guest of honor, I must thank your government for equally distributing this fund. In Mandevu constituency, just right here where we are, this fund enabled us to build VIP flushing toilets just behind for this facility. This same fund just across adjacent our school enabled us to build a 1x3 classroom block with 300 desks delivered and commissioned adjacent our school, which is less than 100 meters from here. When you go towards the west, you will find that we were able to do a drainage, concrete drainage from the Catholic Church up to Kasangula Road at a cost of 1.9 million kwacha to enable the flow and waste to move from people's houses to the drain going to the Ngwerere stream. To build these projects, courtesy of the increased CDF fund.
The Human Rights Commission has expressed deep concern over reports that some political party members are allegedly demanding sexual favors from female aspirants in exchange for adoption ahead of the 2026 general elections. The Commission has described the alleged act as despicable and a serious violation of women's rights, warning that they undermine women's participation in politics and threaten democratic values. In politics and threaten democratic values. The Commission has also condemned the rise in misogynistic language on social media targeting women in politics, particularly by identifying vloggers. Dr. Pamela Sambo, chairperson of the Human Rights Commission, noted that such conduct promotes harmful stereotypes and discourages women from taking part in governance. The Commission has further warned that spreading gender-based misinformation online may constitute an offense under the Cybercrimes Act, number 4 of 2025. It has since urged victims and members of the public to report cases of abuse to the Zambia Police Service or the Commission to allow for investigations and action against perpetrators. Dr. Sambo is also calling on political parties to adopt a zero-tolerance approach to sexual and gender-based violence to create safe environments that supports women's participation. Dr. Sambo is also calling on political parties to adopt a zero-tolerance approach to support women's in political participation. The Commission has warned that any attempts to intimidate or discourage women from contesting elections will not be tolerated. The Commission says it stands ready to take legal actions, including strategic litigation against those found guilty of sextortion, sexism, and cyberbullying for women in politics.
The Human Rights Commission is deeply concerned about reports of some political party members allegedly demanding sexual favors from female political aspirants in exchange for adoption in the upcoming general elections. The Commission is appalled by such despicable acts of sexual exploitation and harassment against women, which constitute gross violations of women's rights and have a profound and negative impact on women's participation in politics. In the same vein, the Commission strongly condemns the use of misogynic language targeted at women on online media platforms by well-known and identifiable vloggers. The Commission is calling for immediate action to halt the spread of such sexist content on social media, as it perpetuates harmful stereotypes that undermine the integrity, participation, and inclusion of women in politics. It should be noted that, in addition to undermining women's credibility and reputation, the continued dissemination of gender-based misinformation may constitute an offense of cyber harassment or humiliation under Section 22 of the Cybercrimes Act number 4 of 2025. These concerning developments amount to a direct assault not only on the rights and dignity of women, but also on democracy itself. Such conduct is regressive to inclusive governance and increases the risk.
Accounting professionals in Mongo have been urged to maintain high standards of integrity and professionalism. Speaking at the Zambia Institute of Chartered Accountants Forum, ZICA, President Yande Mwenye emphasized the importance of continuous learning and adaptability in preserving public trust and supporting national development.
As you know, there has been the issue of CDF, which is on everyone's mouth, a fantastic initiative that was introduced by the government, and what we have talked about as ZICA, particularly to our members and to the government, is we want to see this initiative succeed. So we've been talking about issues around ethics, transparency, accountability, yes, for CDF, but also in every area where accountants operate. Accountants bring integrity, they bring about about internal controls, they bring about accountability. And these are the things that we have been focusing on. But coupled with that, speaking to our members, we also came to listen to what the pain points are. As we know, the accountancy profession has grown over the years, and we are tackling issues of unemployment, issues of rating within the public sector, particularly at district level, issues of, integrity. These are the things that we have been talking about, and the feedback has been fantastic. Our members continue to engage. We've also been able to talk about matters such as the subscriptions. As you know, we are a professional body, so we do charge subscriptions which are payable over a year. They are payable in Zambian kwacha. There is no interest, and we also wanted to make our members aware of the amnesty, which was.
The Zambia Land Alliance has called for responsible investment that benefits local communities. Executive Director Patrick Musole stressed the need for community engagement, especially as mining activities expand into populated areas. Meanwhile, Director of Resettlement, Cooper Chibamba, says government will conduct nationwide consultations on the Resettlement Management Bill before it is presented to Parliament.
The expansion of mining sector in Zambia, particularly with increased copper production, 12% growth to over 820 tons in 2024, has significantly boosted the economy, but also brought substantial challenges to local communities and the environment. However, responsible mining is essential to mitigate these impacts, which includes water pollution, land degradation, and the displacement of residents. It is for this reason the Zambia Land Alliance has emphasized the need for responsible investment in communities, ensuring local people benefit from projects in their areas. Speaking at the stakeholder engagement meeting in Lusaka, Zambia Land Alliance Executive Director Patrick Musole stressed the importance of engaging communities in land issues, especially as the country plans mining activities in populated areas.
What's a government organization, wherever you're coming from, first thing is you are a Zambian and we need to defend Mother Zambia. These resources are for the country. Let's ensure that as our international partners or local partners come in to invest into this area in the land sector, let's ensure that the benefits are shared equitably with the local people. Let's ensure that our environment is protected. We cannot have development at the expense of our environment.
And Zambia Land Alliance Project Manager Kunda Jacinta noted the importance of collaboration, stating that responsible investment is possible when all stakeholders know their rights and fulfill their responsibilities.
It's taken for granted that he's also representing the community members or his subjects, and so it's okay, consultation can happen at chiefdom level. But the community members are also complaining that we need to know what is happening. And because of lack of information, to some extent, community members were also blaming the chiefs, that the chiefs are selling our land. But the chiefs are also saying, we don't know what is happening, we only receive this information at the point of consent. So there was a lot of finger pointing.
And Director of Resettlement in the Office of the Vice President, Cooper Chibamba, disclosed that government will be going around the 10 provinces to do consultations on the Resettlement Management Bill before it is taken to Parliament. He has since called on the public to work together with government and participate by giving the right information on land as they consult on Resettlement Management Bill.
Please, as we come to the provinces to consult, including in Lusaka, please give us all the feedback that you can, so that when the bill is finally prepared, this bill should reflect the issues as they are. So I just thought I could mention that we are interested in getting your feedback in preparing this bill. We don't want to make the bill and then come back in reverse to come and consult.
The expansion of mining areas often leads to the loss of agricultural lands, disrupting the livelihoods of the rural communities. Pollution and toxic spills such as acid leaks from the mining waste directly threatens the health of communities, hence the need for responsible investment. Margaret Shota. The expansion of mining
Siavonga Town Council Secretary Kenneth Shombo has welcomed government's plan to modernize the Siavonga harbour. He says the project will ease transport challenges, boost trade and create jobs for local people.
Welcome the decision of the central government to construct the modern harbour in Siavonga town. This is what we have been yearning to see, and thank God that central government have come in to sort out major problem that we have been facing here in Siavonga. And one of the advantages that the harbour will bring is, one, to strengthen the transport sector on the lake. Many of the time we go to other districts by load, but this time around we shall be using the water transport, which is very safe and also which will reduce on the distance. And another advantage that the harbour will bring is economic growth, because we have going to have our people that will be constructed during as well as after the construction of the harbour. The employment will continue, and this will stimulate a lot of economic activities. So we thank the government for this initiative. This one will change the face of Siavonga, which is a tourist destination, and Siavonga is already strategically positioned because it is near Lusaka, and many tourists, they are coming here in Siavonga for different activities. And for the coming of the harbour, this one totally is a game changer for the face of Siavonga, which the local authority are going to support, and whatever that is mandated, the council to do toward the same construction. We are ready, we are prepared, and everything is set to support the central government.
This item brings us to a break. Let's take a break. Stay tuned.
Hi Sisi, can I borrow your phone?
Borrow? Can't you see I'm using it? I'm verifying my voter registration details.
Verifying? How?
Through the USSD code. You simply dial *214# to verify your details on the register of voters before voting day.
What about me on a wheelchair? Do I still have a chance?
Yes, uncle. You still have a chance. You must confirm that your details are correct.
To all Zambians who registered to vote in the 2026 general election, verify your details at any polling station. Take a moment to verify and confirm your details in the Register of Voters. The online inspection of the Register of Voters is on from the 22nd of February to the 8th of March 2026. It's easier, quicker, and more convenient. Simply visit the ECZ website or dial *214#. You can also download the ECZ mobile app from Google Play Store. All persons inspecting the register must carry a green national registration card (NRC) for registered voters and the sworn affidavit for the removal of deceased voters. It is your right. It is your vote. Your vote counts. This message is brought to you by the Electoral Commission of Zambia.
The Holy Bible tells us in the book of Exodus how God's people walked with tired feet, heavy hearts, and many questions towards the promised land. They faced deserts, sandstorms, searing heat, doubts, and days when the future felt too far away. But still, they marched on. That is Zambia's story today. Yes, we still have challenges, but hear me clearly. We're not where we were in 2021. We are moving ahead. Look at how far we've come together. We restored free education, We brought law and order. We strengthened our currency, stabilized our economy, restored the mining sector. We created thousands of jobs and expanded the constituents development funds. These are not promises. These are victories for every Zambian. The journey may be tough, but the destination is worth it. We must trust the process.
Welcome back. And now in sports news, government has expressed satisfaction with progress on the installation of a hybrid turf at National Heroes Stadium. Sports Minister Elvis Nkandu says the new turf will meet international standards and has cost about $1.4 million US. He added that the stadium is expected to be ready by September, with additional works including roofing, running tracks, and perimeter fencing still underway. Nkandu has also urged the public to avoid vandalizing the structure.
It comes to standards. So I need to take advantage of this opportunity also to indicate to the public that this is their facility. They are claiming that this is their facility. They need to also guard it very jealously, because government is spending a lot of money. This money didn't come from my pocket, didn't come from President Aga's pocket or any other. Money came from you, the public. So whilst you are contributing, you need also to feel jealous of what you've contributed to. Sustainability can only come when people indeed contribute, participate, and also commit themselves to a certain project. Then obviously sustainability will be there. So now that this was a loan that the Republic of Zambia has paid.
Central Province side Forest Myoye have had a strong start to their ABSO campaign, securing a convincing 5-0 victory over Barose Crocs of Western Province. The dominant performance earns Forest Myoye a full 3 points in their opening match, signaling their intent in the competition despite the heavy defeat. Barose Crocs head coach urged his players not to lose focus, encouraging them to regroup and shift attention back to their league commitments. Meanwhile, the Forest Myoye coach expressed confidence in his team's preparation, saying he remained calm ahead of the match because he trusted the work put in during the training. He added that his players are well drilled in attacking football and are capable of scoring goals regardless of the positions they play.
I've seen their strength. I'm sure when we meet next time, it won't be the same because even our plan inadequate.
Your message to the boys after today's game?
They should just never give up. They should never lose hope because we still have a long way to go. We still have playoffs and league. We're still on top. So they need just to concentrate. Yeah, it's normal. It's part of the game. They need just to the main focus. Yes.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.
That is Coach Lungu, the Barose Crocs coach. And now we have the winning coach here. Coach Nkandawire, Coach, you said it. You spoke about the chances and we saw them. Your thoughts about your incredible 5-0 victory.
Thanks so much, media. It's very, first of all, I would like to thank our God to give us this day so that we have a sweet victory. From the planning stage, I was not even under pressure. I knew how I cycled and prepared the team. And the boys have definitely done according to our plan. We need to say we're playing the academy team where they have possession, but us as being people that once we want to have a possession, quick transition, take the ball in the pockets, then our target within 10 seconds, let's score as many goals as we can.
A brace from John as well as Abraham Tembo. What did you think about their performance today? They're already in the race to the Golden Boot.
The good part with our team was that through training methods that we give them,
anyone can score. So in this team, the best 11 defenders have scored during the league, midfielders have all scored, strikers have all scored. Don't depend on one person. So what we do during the training, we prepare them to say each one can score. That's why if you saw, we substituted Stephen Irungu, who is the top scorer, whereby each team will say, no, they can't subdue. But us, we believe in anyone given an opportunity because we really prepare them for that. And I disagree where they say in Zambian football there are no strikers. No, it's the training methods that we give our players. That's where we missed it. With us at Forest Mill, strikers are there in Zambia. What matters is what do you give them during the training. Planning is a critical stage. So I even you to say tactically, they are babies. I'm a CAF B holder ever since 2016. And in class for CAF A, I'm here to help Mother Zambia.
A look at the top stories making headlines once again. Patriotic Front dismisses alleged mass defections in Livingston. Bran Munduwile released on police bond after arrest. Government urged to be supported as CDF drives development into Mandevu. Accountants called to uphold integrity amid industry changes. Zambia strengthens fuel reserves amid global price pressures. Youths encouraged to embrace 24-hour economy initiative. Siavonga Harbour modernization welcomed. Wonderful Group pledges 500,000 for National Land Conference. And in sports news, government impressed with National Heroes Stadium turf upgrade. On that item, it brings us to the end of the news. My name is Trace Mwansa. Stay tuned.